Okay guys, hope you're well. I'm just going to follow up for Adrian. Little salute you, my friend. Hope the weather's pretty good where you are, because it's pretty bad here today. And he kind of wanted to see how the DAX is built up. So what I said I would do is I would break the chart for him today. Okay. So let me have a quick look. Bear with me half a tick while I pull this up. That's it. Computers woke up. Okay, well that's what we were looking at yesterday. As we remember, I was looking at the strength sheet. I will make that better for the start next week. We're back to work on Tuesday because it's bank holiday here in the UK. There is the buy that it picked out. Remember, marked up in these zones, waited for it to bottom out, wallop, beautiful buy, and it's on its move. So work in progress, but it will give you an idea. Anyway, let's have a little look at this. Indices. Okay, let's just strip everything off to nothing. All right. Now, when you're looking at a chart, just take it out to the daily, and then you can get a feel of what's going on. Well, with this, straight away you can see it's uptrend. Move up, move down, move up, move down, pushed up, bit of a lower high where it's pushed down, but look, that trend is pretty much staying in place. Okay, so point to point. Now I'll just do a watered version of this just so you can see it, because it is Friday and I'm not overly keen on trading on a Friday, but straight away, just looking at the daily, that is quite a good trend line moving up. Now I don't like trend lines, but what they can do is frame a price. Bear with me just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Typical phone rings when you need it to. Right, okay, let's have a look. So as I was saying, you can put another point to point on the top. So roughly from the same area you start at the other channel to there. You know, just pull that down so you can see it. Just point to point. And just pull that through. Well, would you say that is a channel? Because I would. So straight away, you have a bias. Then you can drop it into a 4-hour. You can see it's down where this channel is. So that's a good thing. You can see some levels. Well, there's a good level there. Cluster, cluster, cluster. You know, you can just... And all I'm doing here, guys, is just showing you how to kind of build a chart up that is very easy. You know, there you are. There's a lovely respect and a bounce and a target point. Take it down to an hour. What have we got? Well, you've got a zone area. Lovely. You're coming up to, well, a stall point, if you like, here. You can see that. But there's a solid move down. So, yeah, I can go with that. This is held. That's up. Formation is up. So I can put another set of lines on there. Just so that I can see how this is reacting. Well, that's up to there. So, and again, if you're just looking at channels, and that's, guess what this is? There you are. That's pretty close, you know, just parallel channels. I mean, there is a tool that draws them in properly, but just doing this kind of freehand. But there's your hourly, so that's good. Break there onto that. So let's just do a quick recap. So go to the daily. There's your channel up, giving you a bias. It's come down, it's rejected this area here. It's respected that trend line, you know, which you can kind of see here. I know there's only 2 touches on it, but it's just containing the price because it's quite far out. But you can see it's moved up, come down, stop, 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 move up. All right, happy with that. Go on to a 4 hour. Just a nice sort of, I would call that a range, to be honest. I wouldn't say that's trending at all. So if that's the case, it's at the bottom end to push up. So that's reasonable. Taking on to the hourly. And again, it's showing signs of an up move. So there's no reason that can't not continue. Drop it to a 15. It's between these. There's a decent amount of profit to get up into that area what I've just marked in. So even if I just put it on the tip, there's 20 pips, quite easy. Drop the moving average on. It's above the 20. Move that to an 8. It is above the 8 with a double tap. Very, very simple. So for the if you're doing the push, this is a watered version of the push. Drop that to a 5. See where we are. I think this is reasonably good to go. 1, 2, 3, 5. So if you put an order just based on the top of that with 10, 15 pips on it, you're probably good to go. So we'll put that there. 15, just like so. And why is that? Just to give it a bit of grace onto that level. And that's that. Good. So what I've done is I've done this very quick because it is Friday. I've seen it come down on the 15. It has broken the 15 and it's come down and tagged it. It's probably a bit early for the trade because I like to see the candle close. However, I've got lots to do today. And that's where pending orders come into play. And then if you go back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, because you go 5 candles back on a 5 minute, go 3 candles back on a 15. 1, 2, 3. There's the top of there, so that's quite good. Take it down onto a 5, as it is. If I counted 5 candles back, it'd be way back there. So that candle is the right one. And then all you would do is you just wait for it to come up there. And if you're monitoring it, you can trail the price down, but that's a good target point. Okay, and happy days. And then you'll see there's the 50 quid we pulled out of the CAD that I showed you earlier on. Easy stuff. It's the end of the month, so I don't really need to risk my wages too much. Took a colossal battering the other week, so I'm just coasting in to the end of the month. Start it all again next week. So what I'll do is I'll just leave the camera running and you can sort of see it play out, but the plan is pick it up here, get out here. That's simple. Catch you at the end, guys. There you go, guys. Dead simple. Chart broken down. Very, very simplistic way of doing things. Yes, I did have my trigger indicators on and one thing and another, and could have managed it a little bit better, but it selected a bias, selected an area of interest, in other words this section that you've seen, a little bit of scruffy madness, and it just played out. Very, very simple. Not over ambitious on the targets, and that way you don't get yourself into trouble. Okay, so very, very good. So I hope that kind of helps give you an idea of the way of breaking a chart and reading a chart. It's not all about the flashy lights, guys. You know, a lot of the time it's just about reading what is going on. X definitely does not mark the spot. You've got to get a feel of the chart and then just get an understanding of what you're looking at. And that's it. So have yourselves a great time. I'll catch up with you all next week. And as always, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.